Hello, my name is Ada Uy and I am the founder of 001 Skincare London. I'm also a royalty acupuncturist and facialist. Today I'm very excited to be introducing some of our new products to you, and I will also be demonstrating how I use them. So these are the new products. They are called microSculptor. They're gua sha tools, but they can do much more than just gua sha. This is model number 3, and this is model number 1. Model 3 is called the 3 slopes. You'll be able to see that here. And then this is model number 1, the pick, where this is where we'll do a lot of tendon picking with it. Sounds scary, but then I'll be demonstrating it, and it is not scary at all. It feels very good, very stimulating, and it works. So in this video, I am going to talk to you about how we can do a ritual with the 3 slopes model. This is a ritual that I have designed and I've been using it for a long time. So to start with, we would also want to put on some massage oils. These are actually serums, oil serums that I have designed either to use it with these tools or you use it as a serum daily. So there are 2 types. One is called vitamin A Repair and Regrow Concentrate. Another one is vitamin F Sebum Detox Concentrate. Both are oil based, and the oils that we use are all cosmetogenic in a rating number 1, which means that they are all going to be absorbed into the skin. So nothing really sits on the top of the skin. I would say texture-wise, the vitamin A is slightly thicker than the vitamin F because the vitamin A is designed for more mature, tired, dry, and aged skin. The ingredients we have here is we have actually taken a concept, a Chinese TCM concept, traditional medicine concept, in formulating these products by incorporating ingredients that have got a warming nature in it. For example, cherries. Cherries in Chinese medicine is something that's very nourishing and that really help recovery of any trauma, and also it's actually one of the top recommended food for women who have just gone through pregnancy, just given birth. So cherry kernel and benzoin is in this, so they're very nourishing and really help tissue regeneration. I always use this one because I have drier skin, and because there are some benzoin in there, the formula is designed that you will need to shake it before you use it. The vitamin F Sebum Detox Concentrate, on the other hand, contains ingredients that have a cooling nature. For example, watermelon. So these are ingredients in Chinese medicine that would really help detox, to cool the area, and also brighten. That really can help acne recovery as well. So basically it clears all the heats and toxins within the skin. This is slightly thinner, and vitamin F is something that's very interesting. Vitamin F is actually linoleic acid. When you have got too much oil sebum secretion on the skin, linoleic acid is something that you're missing, and by replenishing linoleic acid, which is vitamin F, you're able to lower oleic acid concentration in your sebum, which makes the oil that you secrete less blocking, and with the treatment, continuously using it, you can create a good balance of different fatty acids in your sebum, and prevent further acne breakouts. So I am going to use the one that I've always been using, vitamin A1. Shake it, and just 3 drops. I always like to inhale. They smell very nice. Lots of resins in this one. And then just gently wipe across the face, across the neck, and even the back of my neck, because our ritual would go through that area as well. So the 3 slopes, this is the one that we're using for this ritual. This ritual is all about decongesting and sculpting. So lots of really key meridian stimulations and lymphatic drainage, and also a little bit of bone manipulation, bone and muscle manipulation to either correct asymmetry or to lift the facial features. So first we will start with a warm-up. We need to warm up the face, the skin. How we hold a gua sha tool, the microSculptor, we hold it firmly with our whole hand instead of just holding it with our fingers. So this is how we hold it. So first we're going to use the long side. Very, very simple. 5 to 10 times the lower part of the face, and then the middle part next to the nose. So you can always end at either the temple or the front of ears, or just scrape it. And then eyebrows. Forehead. So I will always do one side first. So you can actually end at the hairline. Okay, and then I repeat on the other side. Lower part of the face. This is just a warm-up, so you can be gentle, you can have a bit of pressure, it's really up to you. Middle part of the face. Eyebrow. Forehead from the center, and you move out. Center. And then you move out. Okay, so the second step, after warming up the face, the skin, now we want to warm up the meridian and the lymphatic system. How do we do this? So the first thing we do, we put this in the middle of the chin, and then we go along the jawline and that front of ear, and then come down from the back of ears to the collarbone. Jawline, you will actually be able to feel some clicks. So we can do it 5 times. And then at the back, at the base of your skull, put a bit of pressure and then move down. Put a bit of pressure, move down. Pressure, movement, down. Pressure, movement, down. This step is very important because it's the it's a sacral cranial area where we have a lot of tension in our neck, in our shoulders, and this area, if you loosen it, it would really help blood circulating to the face and to the head. So this area is an area that's usually have a lot of blockage. So be very generous, do as much as you can in this area. And then it will be the collarbone, where a lot of lymphatic nodes accumulates. So what you want to do, you want to drain them, and then the upper chest area as well, to open it up, open everything. This is actually something that's very good as well if you're sitting a lot, or like using your phone a lot. A lot of people have got this hunch shoulder, so you can always open this up by scraping this. I find this is a very good area to treat when you cannot sleep, to really unblock and to help the breathing, this area. And then now I repeat on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here you can always separate them. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is, I'm separating this step, or you can do 1. That's 1. And then again, base of scalp, pressure, push, pressure, movement, push, pressure and movement, down. This is somewhere that I always like to do a lot. And collarbone, and opening the chest. If you find your left hand is a little handicapped, it took me quite a while for good practice, then you can use your right hand as well. Okay, now we have warm up. We've warmed up our face, we've warmed up our meridian system, we've warmed up our lymphatic drainage system. Now we're going to do the thing. First, we want to stimulate lymphatic movements at the jawline. So we talk about sculpting. Sculpting, obviously the biggest thing with gravity is it drags everything down, and our bones are no longer to hold this force that's coming down. So what we want to do is we want to lift everything. The first thing we want to do is we want to get rid of the double chin. So we need to stimulate the lymphatic drainage system to allow any excessive water, fluids, stagnation to be flushed out to the body, because they are all weights. So because they are weights, they create these bulges that drags everything down. So what we want to do is we can do it with very small stimulations in small parts. You'll be able to hear all these clicks. So you can do 5 times. With these steps, I would really recommend that the steps that I'm going to demonstrate in a while, I would really recommend you finish doing the whole side, one side, and then you do the other side, okay? And then the second would be, we want to define the jawline. How do we do this? Put this in the middle of your chin, go up to the front of your ear, and then go back, down. You can use the long curved side, or you can start to use the 3 slopes, where this will give you more stimulation. So you stay very close and then go up with a bit of pressure, and then come down to the top of the collarbone with a bit of pressure. So up, down. The third time, back of ear, down, up, back of ear, pressure. Last time. Okay, and then what we are going to do is we're going to go from the bottom to the top of the face. Now we treat this bulge here. Okay, the lower cheek, end at the front of the ear. So this is the first area on the face you want to treat, and then the second would be halfway through this area. This is where your chew muscle is, the massater is. So as you bite, you'll be able to see my hand moving, and if you open it, this is where the muscle is. So what you'll do put a bit of pressure and do circular movements. So you will really need to loosen this area because this is one of the strongest muscle you have in your body. The reason why I'm saying it's very strong, imagine you're eating almonds, hazelnuts, or the meat that needs chewing. This is where all the muscle has been working a lot all day, tirelessly. Even when now I'm talking, this muscle is working. And not to even mention if you bite when you sleep. What I always find a lot of clients who bites when they sleep, they have very bad headaches as well. So this is all connected because as you bite, this, you can see my hand, it affects the muscles up here as well. So you really, really need to loosen this up. So this action, you're actually loosening up the fascia. The fascia is like a cling film, a very soft tissue that goes on top of your muscle. You're loosening up from top to the bottom. So from the fascia, soft tissue, and then to the muscle, and then to the bone. And that's how I call manipulation for sculpting. This is the cheekbone. So my cheekbone is not very prominent, but you're already able to see the difference between my two faces. Can you see this? There is still a bulge on this side, and it's gone on this side. So cheekbone. To find it, smile. Put your hand with a circle there. This is the cheekbone, and what we want to do is to go under the cheekbone, dig in, really dig in, and then lift it. Stay for 3 seconds. It might feel a little sensitive, but it's all fine. So you can dig deeper each time, can move. We don't want to just lift it and then leave this side to be bulging outwards. So what we also want to do is to push it inwards. Again, dig deep under the bone and then move to the center. So now we've moved this area, we're going to sculpt the nose and drain the fluids. With this, we can use the tip of the slope. So you can just go up and down the nose bridge. If you've got very bad dark circles and eye bags, it's not just about the eyes. It's also about all the fluids that's been accumulated here, this whole area. That's also not allowing blood to be circulating very well and smoothly around your eyes. Sorry, there's a fire engine out there. And as you're doing this, you will be able to feel a bit of a click here. So you go up and down and you go side as well, go to the side as well. Okay. So what I want you to see is I'm smiling now, and you'll be able to see the cheekbone on this side are lifted, and this side is still down here. The next step would be lifting the eye and forehead. So what we want to do is just scraping across the eyebrows. By doing this, you're stimulating the area a lot. And always end at the temple with a bit of pressure. And then the forehead. From the center, and you move outwards. Center, and you move outwards. You can always just do the scraping, or you can add a bit of pressure at your hairline where there are a lot of meridian points as well. And this really helps lifting the eyes, especially, for example, if you've got eyelids that are dragging down. This works very well. The last step would be final stimulation and really drain everything down. We'll still continue to use the 3 slopes. The first thing is we will massage the temple with circular motion. It may feel a little sensitive again, but it's normal. And then front of ears, where there are a lot of meridian points and a lot of lymphatic nodes accumulated. And then the back of ears to the collarbone, and the final open up on the upper chest. And that's it.